Hello, Jessica Durwick's back with another review, and today's review is of set number 79006, and it's called the Council of Elrond. It has 243 pieces, 4 minifigures, and retails for $30 in the US, and it is recommended for ages 8 to 14. And these are just starting to show up in Toys R Us stores, and these will be officially released on June 1st at LEGO stores and stuff like that, and I'm guessing Target too. And now let's just take a look at the packaging. And so here is the box for the set, and it just looks fantastic. I love the background. The background looks very detailed, and I love autumn. And it looks really autumny, like the box itself. And of course, the corner right there is just really cool. And the back just shows some of the play features. And it does include one instruction booklet, and the instruction booklet itself is pretty thick. And they have some cool advertisements for some of the summer stuff, like how you could combine the Blackgate models and the minifigure checklist and stuff like that. So now let's take a look at the minifigures. So here is Frodo, and this version of Frodo is exclusive to the set. And you can see he has a nice new torso printing, and his face is a different face than the last year's face. And it does have a different expression on the back, which is kind of this grinning, like, angry face for him. And so that's really cool to have this exclusive version in this set. And here's the second figure of the set, Gimli, and Gimli is just a really cool figure because he was actually only available in 2 sets last year for the Lord of the Rings wave, and they were the $80 set and the $130 sets, which was Mines of Moria and Helm's Deep. And so it's really cool to get him in a cheap set, and this is the exact same version from last year. Awesome beard right there, awesome little helmet. And here is his back. You can kind of see his beard going to his back and his helmet details. And here's Gimli without all of his little accessories right there, and you can see he has a pretty cool facial printing, a nice axe, and some nice torso printing on the front and the back. And here's the Elrond in the set, and he's just an awesome figure because he was exclusive last year in this little video game promo for the Lord of the Rings video game, and this was a totally different version from that version. You can see he has a nice new head printing. I mean, sorry, not head printing. Well, yeah, he does have nice new head printings, but his hair printing, or not hair printing, but his hair mold is just amazing. It's a totally new piece. You can see that right there. So that is just awesome. Love that. It's a little bit rubbery, but that's still fine. And his facial printing's cool, and I love his little robes right there. And the coolest thing, which I didn't notice this in like the Toy Fair or anything like that, his cape has different colors on the inside and the outside. So you can see the inside has this kind of yellowish, orangish inside, and on the back it is red. And even though I love the cape, I hate how the headpiece does a little kind of fold the cape, so it kind of damages the cape, but that's still okay. You can see it does have some back printing right there. And here is Arwen, and this is the only really figure in the set that's an exclusive character to this set, and so it's really nice to finally have a female character in the Lord of the Rings line. I know there was one in the Hobbit line, and you can see she does have a nice new hairpiece right there, and it's different from Elrond's. Hers doesn't have a little headband that's on the front of his, so you can see that right there. And it is rubbery just like Elrond's, but it's still really cool. And she does have some nice torso printing and a pretty cool bow. And I don't like putting these bows on the minifigures because sometimes it could damage the bow just a little bit. But this one didn't really get damaged, so I'm happy about that. And you can see her printing right there and on the back. And her facial printings are, like, she does have a double-sided face, but they're really barely different, if you could see that right there. And here's the set all together. You can kind of see the detail. I'll do a close-up soon. But I just want to show this part where you could kind of separate these two little parts of the set together. You can see there's just Technic holes right there, and it kind of just clip in. And so that's pretty cool if you want to make separate models or whatever, or make it bigger or stuff like that. And now let's take a look at the close-ups. And here is the first part, and it's kind of like the council, I guess you could say. And there are these 3 chairs which all have the same stickers on them, and there's 3 stickers along with another one in the set, which I'll show you in a little bit. And you can see this really nice tree right here and some nice orange leaves, and these orange leaves are exclusive to the set. And it's nice to get some of these, I guess, army green leaf pieces, but these aren't exclusive to the set, only these orange pieces. And I just have to say, these look amazing. I'm more of a fall guy. Like, fall is my favorite season, even though my birthday is in winter, which is kind of funny. And just makes me so happy to have these pieces in orange. And you can kind of see the detail all around here with this 360 view. And we'll get to this little feature in a little bit. And of course you could swivel these chairs, so that's cool. And then that's the part where it connects to the other part. And then here's the play feature right here, and the rest of the tree. And basically there is the ring right there, so you could kind of illustrate the part in the movie where Gimli tries to like destroy the ring. So you put Gimli right here, let me see. And he goes to like, I guess, destroy it with the axe. And what you have to do is there's this little, I guess, sliding part right here, and so you gotta slide it in very like fastly, sorry about that. And so, and he kind of like launches out. I mean, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, I could barely do it. But basically when that part like launches up, there's a little sticker right there with the eye, so that is very nice right there. I don't know if you can see that. So that is cool, a little cool detail right there. Not a big fan of stickers, but that one's particularly cool. And so that's it with that part, and if you're curious, here is the bottom. It's kind of cool right there. Now onto the second part. And here's the second part of the set, and I'm not really sure what to call this part. I'll just call it the column part, because these are kind of like columns. And there is the little connectors right there to connect it with the little console part. And there's this nice stair detail right there, which is kind of a simple build, but still some nice detail. And there is this part to hold the weapons, and you can kind of take that off right there because there are those 2x2 tiles with pegs in the middles, or I think they're called jumper tiles. And I love those. I'm usually a sucker for them, even though they're quite common to get nowadays. And there is this little, I forget what it's called, but this weapon was not really exclusive in the Elrond promo because it also came in the Escape from Barrels. And there's an extra one in the set, which is just really cool. So I have a couple of these now. And there is this sword right here. So that's cool, and you can kind of put that right there. And here's the side, another orange leaf piece there, so that's just so cool to get a few of those. And the back has these little details right there. And the other side. And there is actually a little feature, not really anything big, but you can move this roof right here with that, because it is on some hinges. So there's not really much of a play feature there, but it's just cool to like reposition it with detail. And you kind of see that part right up there. Let me see if it focuses. And there are two of these little micro figures from the board games, and you just kind of stick them on right there. And these are coming a lot more common in regular sets nowadays, especially with the rumor that the games line is ending. And there's not really much up here. You can't fit anything up there, but that's really it for the set. And now on to the final verdict. Overall, I think this is just a fantastic set. This is probably my favorite set out of the whole Lord of the Rings 2013 line. And the reason is because the $30 price point is just amazing. We got 4 figures, 3 of them are exclusive, and the one that isn't exclusive, this is the cheapest way to get them. And 2 of the 4 figures are just amazing. And then we get that, the other one is the Frodo figure, which is exclusive to the set, and Frodo isn't exclusive as a character, but this version of him is exclusive, and he's not amazing, but it still looks really cool to get another version of him. And Gimli is just a nice figure, and the other ways you can get him is an $80 set and a $130 set from last year. So this is cool to get him in a $30 set. And Arwen and Elrond are just 2 really cool figures. I love them. They're amazing. And I just think LEGO put so much detail into them. And like I said, the price per piece ratio isn't perfect, but some minifigures are worth more than others on some services or eBay or stuff like that. And just the quality on them is just amazing. And the structures in the set just looks fantastic. And like I said, I'm really praising this set. The only problem is really that it's a little bit scaled down, but for the price, I think it's great for the price. And the price per piece ratio isn't perfect, which may disappoint some people. But I will give this set a 9.75 out of 10. Probably one of my favorite sets of this year. That's it for this review, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.